Hi there, it's time for another episode of Dephemerember 2024. Today we are exploring altered pockets and incorporating beautiful texture fragments. This project will add a tactile element to your journal, making them truly special. Grab your supplies and let's create. Day 6 of Dephemerember 2024. If you are new here, Dephemerember is an annual event in December hosted by Barbara from 49 Dragonflies and Luise Heinzel, where we from Monday to Thursday create ephemera for our junk journals based on the prompts that you have given us at the beginning or at the end of November. And for today, we have altered pocket and texture fragments as our prompts. And I have chosen to use whatever I have. And yesterday I used this poem for yesterday's prompts. And the first version I printed on this coffee dyed paper. But as you can see, you hardly can see the poem. But I thought I like to reuse this paper now to make a pocket out of it. And I have these two die cuts and I thought these create nice texture fragments from sturdy cardboard. I had a leftover piece here with the fern, New Zealand fern cardboard, and I cut out these textures. One is more like a wall and the other more like a grid. And I thought it's a nice textile element that I can add in any way, I don't know how yet, to my pocket. But first I need to decide what page I would like to work in, because I always find it helpful then to know the measurements and so on and to see where it fits. I think this is a nice page because I always wonder with the pages in our junk journals that don't allow any journaling because there's so much printed on it, like here with the flowers. I can't journal on it, but I can make a nice pocket, and I find with the paper behind it and this paper that fits well together. And if I decide what portion I would like to have, I think I would like to have a little bit of the poem from yesterday on the bottom of the pocket, and then over this, like here, this texture. Yeah, just using my metal ruler to tear the pocket to size. I don't have to be precise. It can be just like, yes, I'm just tearing it. This way I don't have to measure anything at all. And at the end of the day, it's a junk journal. And I love the mixture out of, sometimes I like to be precise, but sometimes I really like to go with the flow. And this is a go with the flow moment. And then here the brick texture fragment over it, so that you can still read a little bit through the lines, but it's more or less hidden. It's more a hint of writing that you can still see. Just cutting the bottom off. And then of course I'm using my art glitter glue, because with these really fine cutouts I find it difficult otherwise to securely attach it to the paper below, and with the art glitter glue, because it's such a great glue, it works nicely. And I have this very fine tip. Finally I have the fine tip, and so I can really make sure I only have tiny bits of glue, and just using my bone folder to really press it down so that it is securely attached. And it's really a nice feeling going over it with my fingers. It's really, you can really feel the tactile element to it. because I just used ordinary copy paper, I think I will put some cardboard below to make the pocket sturdy. Otherwise, if I push and pull things into the pocket, it's not lasting long. And to make it a little bit more sturdy, I'm using the cardboard behind it. And just cut off the side excess with my cutter, but of course you can easily take scissors or a craft knife, whatever you have at hand. Like, it's not a big deal. I think I would like to make a notch at the top. Yep. I have the punch, but because I'm so bad with eyeballing, I'm really bad with eyeballing, and while I like to wing most of it, like the eyeballing in the middle, it never works. So I just, with my ruler, located the middle, made a little mark with my pencil, and then I can see exactly where the middle is. It's very easy for me to do it this way. And then just going around it with my oxide ink to finish it off, to give it this nice brown edges that we all like so much. And here is my pocket. I think it's a nice addition to that page. Just need to glue the 3 sides, and I always hold with my thumb the side I definitely don't want to glue on, because it happened to me so often that I glued on the wrong sides. And then I end up, it's not a problem. But it's a technique I got used to do it that way. Okay. Pressing it down, holding it for a moment so that it stays strong. That looks nice. But I think I would like to add a little bit more, like this. I find it a little bit plain. And then now let's see. Maybe on the other side, the other fragment. I like that. It makes the double side a little bit more cohesive. And maybe I can take from the scraps I still have from Luise Heinzel's paper that I used for the entire Dephemerember ephemera production. I wonder if I use this flower, if I tear out the flower, that might be nice on the left hand side. Maybe not on the top, but maybe on the bottom. Yeah, maybe with, to make it more cohesive, having a leftover scrap of the paper from the right. And I have these number tags here. Maybe one of them, a round one or square one, would be nice as well. I don't like the white borders, but I can easily cut them off or use the distress ink. Maybe that, I like the red one. It brings a tiny touch of color to the page. The page usually, or normally here, is a little bit brownish grayish, but with the red 217, I like this. And it is also matching with the background, with the orange from the background. Yeah, just cutting off the white border, because I really don't like it. And then going around with the Distress Oxide ink again, just to get rid of the white. And also the other side, like, because a little bit from the tab will peek through to the other side, and I like it more when it is a little bit brownish than a little bit antiquish. Yeah, I think that's a nice place, but maybe I could add even a little bit more. Yeah, a little bit of this to have a little bit to the side. I think I like that. Yeah, good idea. And again, just using my art glitter glue to get the smaller pieces also attached. I think with every video I come back to the fascination for me when these creative things unfold in the process. And I know that you guys know this as well. So it's with the junk journaling, it's not a project for me that I have in mind before exactly how I would like it to turn out. I have my bits and pieces and little snippets and rough ideas, and then I'm playing around with that, and whatever comes to my mind, it's more a felt sense of, oh yeah, I like that, or nah, or still something missing. And so it is more or less as if I'm watching myself, how something is created in front of my eyes. And I love this. Oops, this little piece just ripped off. But yeah, I think that's exactly what I wanted to say. Things are just happening in the moment. And here you can see I'm struggling a little bit with the glue. I have the glue everywhere on my fingers, and yeah, and getting this little piece down. Yeah, that's what I mean. It is it's a piece of art, or so that is happening in the moment. It's like a performance art just for me, watching myself perform the art. So I don't know, I'm rambling. So, but I like it. I really enjoy it. I like the minimal thing here, like just a tiny little bit that is then matching the other side. Yeah, I think it's pretty straightforward, but it ties it nicely together. And I find it so funny when I get so precious that I think, nah, it needs to be the other way around. It clearly needs to be the other way around. But yeah, here we go. Pressing it down. Yeah, I think that's it. Here is my altered pocket and texture fragments. And I think I like to have a journaling card in it. I will link the paper below. I use this paper, the printable paper, throughout this journal, and I think it's a nice addition. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this video, and as always, if you did, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you want to see more, and bye for now.